Alright guys, well it's Sunday around 1 o'clock. It's been a rough couple of days, man. So all day yesterday I fought with this plasma cutter to try to get stuff done. With this morning, spent money. I've now have 2 air dryers, 2 air filters on the line, because everything I read says your air quality. All that, I've spent the last 4 hours screwing with this plasma cutter. Can't get it to cut. It'll arc, it'll burn the metal, but it'll never actually start that extra thrust to cut through everything. So anyway, Eastwood's going to get a nice call from me in the morning. So anyway, yeah, broke my camera stand last night and whatnot. So yeah, forgive me for the shots you get today, because it's going to be wherever I can prop this camera. Alright, so what I'm doing is, oh yeah, went to go get heat wrap. I ordered heat wrap online for the headers. You get 50 feet for like 15 bucks. Well, last night I didn't have enough, so I went down to the auto parts store this morning. 50 feet is 50 bucks. Yeah. So I'm going to put the headers back in without the wrap, and I'll just pull them back out again. So what I'm working on right now is, very slowly might I add, it is where I said I was going to encase the exhaust pipes in front of the motor. So I'm working on that. So bear with me because it's going slow. The cutter doesn't want to work. I'm having to cut by hand again. See what we can do. All right, guys. All right, look, I'm running around this morning trying to get parts to get the correct dryer for this plasma. And I'm taking the back way home, and I cut through this neighborhood. When you're a certain age, do you lose your fucking mind? There was an old dude on a bike riding the other way with a helmet with a fucking set of deer antlers glued to it. And his wife was riding next to him like it was no big deal. I guess at a certain age you just decide, I don't give a fuck. Weird. Alright, look. Today's like the day of seeing weird ass fucking people. So, look, some of you guys like cycling, I guess. Whatever. I mean, it's riding a bike in really fucked up clothes, but anyway. So, after the dude with the antlers, this whole group of cyclists is at the next light. Okay, first off, a grown man enclosed that tight ain't right. Alright? Second of all, I thought it couldn't get any gayer. It can't. Dude, 2 dudes on a tandem cycle with the tight ass shorts and the tight ass shirt. What the fuck? I mean, I get it, those shorts are tight and you don't fucking have anywhere for your balls, but obviously they just left them at fucking home. Who the fuck does this shit? I gotta get home. It's fucking normal people. God. Alright, well, the headers are on. Kind of a bitch to get in and out, but I got them in there. Hate that I got to do it again just to heat wrap them, but anyway. So what I'm gonna do now is run the wires for the headlights and the fan and the air hoses for the front bags through that conduit I made yesterday. Just gonna guess a length and kind of cut them off back there. Hopefully they're long enough. So what I'm using though, you're gonna laugh at this one, is boat trailer wiring harness. Okay, you got brown for running, green and yellow for left and right, and white for ground. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use brown for running lights, white for high beam, and then green and yellow for left and right. Okay. Then I got this other wire here 16 gauge. I wonder if I should go a little heavier for the fan. I gotta check the wire on the fan to see what gauge it is. Yeah, I gotta find some bigger wire. So I'll do that right now, and then I can run that down through there also. And all the wires for the front end are plumbed through. I can put the front end back on, the radiator back on, then I can start building this cover for the exhaust. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, it's all cleaned up now. One headlight to the other one down, secured. I left a little extra in that corner in case I need it. And I put a piece of rubber hose on it so it won't rub. Everything's set. First, I put the radiator in now. That green wire's for the radiator fan. So, get that in. Alright guys, so haven't been taping for the last little bit because, like I told you, the camera stand broke. But this is what I built. So pretty much it plates, covers the exhaust. There's two pieces. There's the back piece that stays stationary, and the front piece unbolts and comes out. So the headers can take and slide forward and out, so you can remove the headers. So this plate just overlaps the other one by a few inches. So you take out the 4 screws, it comes out, you can get your headers out. So that's what it looks like. Alright, now I'm gonna work on some tips. See if I can figure out what I want to do. Alright guys, well it's Saturday. Been kind of a rough week. A lot of things going on. But I did talk to Eastwood on Monday. I explained to them what was going on and everything, and they did come through. They sent me a new one that we're going to unpack in a minute and see if it works. So, customer service is pretty cool. Explained to them what was going on. They took care of it. They sent me a return deal. I shipped it out. As soon as I called them and told them to track it, they went ahead and sent me a new one. So hopefully this one doesn't have any problems. We'll find out today. First thing up is to cut some more pieces for that plate covering the exhaust. Not happy with all the cuts and everything because I was doing them by hand with a cutoff wheel. So I need a couple curves and stuff to make it look better. I'm going to do that first. So that, and the heat wrap's in. So I gotta wrap all the headers. Yay. Finish welding the exhaust. So that's what I'm working on this morning. Get this thing unpacked, test it, make sure it works. Cut the pieces I need, start welding out, and see if we can wrap up this exhaust. I do need to make some hangers. I don't like all this exhaust just hanging off the headers. So I need to figure out a way to put bolt-on hangers on it so that it'll hold it and not be a problem, but yet I can unbolt it and get them out. So that's what I'm working on.
black and lips blood red. Standing in the dust as you leave you for dead.
Alright, so I didn't show you before, but this is that plate I made, and this is how it all comes out. So it slides forward. It's still fucking hot. Slides forward, tilts up, and out it comes. Alright, so that's the plate I made. I need to clean it up a little bit, but that's there. Now, as you can see, the other half stays in there. The reason I did that is so my headers can come up and out, but when this piece go in, this piece goes in, and it overlaps past here. So therefore, it's helping block the heat. Now I've got this heat block, I don't know, it's like a mat that I bought. Now we're gonna apply that to here and maybe some up under there. So right now, I'm gonna clean up this the rest of the way, some quick grinds on it. And then I need to pull the front exhaust pipe out and finish welding it. So that's what I'm going to do right now.
Accelerator! 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 Let's see you later!
Alright guys, so I got the exhaust off, finished welding it up. Now I'm working on having to do heat wrap on the headers and the exhaust. One thing I really hate to do, so stupid gloves and whatnot. Try to keep it out of my skin the best I can. So it's going to take a while, so gotta get it done. Gotta get all the old wrap off these headers first. So cut it, pull the hose clamps. See what I can do. Alright guys, that was 100 feet of heat wrap. It did 2 headers and 1 exhaust. So, yeah, I just ordered another 100 feet, but it won't be here till the middle of the week. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the exhaust off the car, because I don't feel like going through that again. And we'll put it on, finish it up once it comes in. Not a big deal. I got plenty of other things to work on. So that's a good spot to stop this update. Guys, like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, hit me up. All right, have a good night.